We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Fuego Spice, it is the Hot Hive Spicy Blossom Honey. So we have honey with Carolina Reapers. So you can see it is crystallizing to a fairly prominent extent in here. And so I tried to get it in front of the heat register. As I film this, it's actually snowing. So, and I don't know if it's from that. I mean, obviously I didn't put it anywhere where it would have gotten that cold. This is exactly, in fact, how it came to me. But heat level, giving it a 4. And we've got honey, apple cider vinegar, Carolina Reaper pepper. So not overly complex in here, but I am going to put this in some hot water at some point and try to ease some of that out. But this is a paper label. I'm going to lose the label when I do that. So I wanted to shoot this first before, of course, doing that. Ooh. Ooh. It is definitely filled to the brink here. See this very lovely dark golden color here. That's interesting. So there's some separation here, I think, is what's going on. So I've never seen honey do that before. You generally have to give it a little pressure. This is very runny. Well, it's probably going to thicken up. Almost 100% sure there's separation here. So I don't know what kind of mix we're going to get out of this. I mean, it looks good here. Why don't we do this? So let's, I'm just going to have this. All right, let's take another shot out of here. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's really good. Wow. I will say this is a bit less like a honey and more like a sauce to a degree. But you can see definitely the very normal sort of, I mean, it's a lot more golden here, though. It's a lot darker. When you get it out in here with a white point, it's considerably lighter. So I'm just really not sure. I mean, this looks really cool, but I'm not sure what's going on here in this bottle. All right. I've already had a little bit of this myself, but let's do the reaction anyway. So here we go. You get a really nice blend of honey. I'm not sure what the actual blossom is. Whatever it is really nice. It doesn't list it here. Man, this might be the best hot honey I've had. And if you have looked through the channel, the Spicy Sweets playlist, where most of them reside, you can see I've done quite a few of them. There's way more of these than there is hot peanut butter. So I generally will wind up with a hot honey more frequently than a hot peanut butter. This is certainly up there among the top hot honeys I've ever had. This is just frankly delicious. It's a nice combination. There's a little bit of pungency there. A lot of solidifying here. Oh yeah, look, it's definitely, let's see if I can, you can see it's crystallized right there. See by the label. So this is, I don't know how much of this I'm going to get for the rest of this video, but we'll find out. Very, very good though. I'm enjoying that. All right, so for food. Now, McDonald has supposedly revamped their spicy chicken sandwich The last time I had it, which you can go look in the, it's in the head-to-head playlist. It was awful. It was, I think I wound up not actually eating it because it was so bad. Burger King, of course, was in that same video going up against, they were both going up against Popeyes and lost pretty handily. But Burger King has since redone theirs as well. I've not had the Burger King since they've redone it, and they apparently have put some sort of all right, so if you're working at a fast food restaurant, why would you put a tomato on a sandwich that looks like this? I tell you that fast food is just in many ways these days, it's just an exercise in frustration. At least I got a full fries this time. Like half the time I go to McDonald's and I get about half asleep. These are going to come into play later. All right, so this is looking a lot like a particle chicken, but I don't know. They have a lot of what they're calling their spicy sauce on there, which looks a lot just like a spicy mayo. It's on the top and the bottom of the bun. In fact, here, let's just do it on here. These little paper clamshells here. I appreciate they're trying to minimize waste, but they're useless for adding stuff. So, all right, let's start off with, we're going to add, so basically what I'm doing is I'm making a hot honey sandwich for Burger King. So we're gonna load up some hot honey on the sandwich here, and hot honey chicken. Hot honey spicy chicken. I know Wendy's has one, and I did it in a video. I forget which video it is. I think it's in my fast food playlist, and that was atrocious. It's not chicken sponge, so that's nice. Unfortunately, it's not very good either. Spicy sauce is a funky flavor to it. Definitely is a lot hotter with the introduction of this. This is not a hugely overly spicy honey. It's a really nice middle ground, I would say. Definitely has a lot of solid punch. It's got a great flavor to it. I think the mistake here, and this is with the Wendy's sandwich also, is using their dreadful spicy sauce, mayo, whatever it is. I feel like if you just use regular mayo, you'd be better off. Definitely an improvement from their last version of the spicy chicken. I don't think the patty itself is spicy though. Even so, this is really low heat. I would give this a legit 1. With this sandwich, I'm inclined more towards a default 1. And you could, I mean, you saw it. I gobbed a lot of it on the sandwich. What's funny is that I got there to this McDonald's shortly after they switched over, whatever they're, if they still do that, I guess. What would normally be their switch over from breakfast to lunch. You can make yourself a really good hot honey sandwich at home with this. All right. Now it's time to go off the deep end a little bit. Let's see if I can make something new. For the world of spice cuisine. And I'm gonna have to do it this way. Just you can see it's coming out in clumps. Definitely, this is gonna need a hot water bath. All right. Little crystallized bits are like pieces of candy. I like those. It's an excellently flavored honey. What can I say? It is really good. But I've never seen anyone trying to do hot honey fries. So let's just take a swing at those. This should work because basically just talking sweet and salty. Oh, these are salted somewhat less than they usually are. Honey and deep fried chicken strips, all right? Fried stuff. It has potential. The idea does. I don't think it's working with these though. They're a little too plain. Definitely not enough salt.
Honey can be a really concentrated hit of sweetness.
Balance is just not great here. I guess that's where I'd put most of this at. It's not bad. I was hoping for something better though. Also, these are kind of hard to eat like this. Well, it is interesting. It looks like a snow cone. That's the top of this now. I drove a crispy part into my gums. I hate when that happens. Well, don't need dessert after that. Yeah, this is quite good. I would put this right near the top of the best hot honeys I've ever had. We get a nice balance of flavors between the vinegar and the peppers. You get more flavor from the Reapers here than you do actual heat. Along with whatever that blossom honey that they're using here is, which itself is also excellent. Very, very, very good. Yeah, this is. I really enjoy this. This is outstanding. If you're into hot honeys, this is definitely one that you should pick up. And it's definitely spicier, I think, than a lot of them, except for maybe the Hellfire from Inferno. But it's not so much that it's going to put anyone off. It is just an excellent balance there. Definitely there's a little more heat than some of the commercial ones. That, no question about that. But what you get here is definitely a delight. This is a fantastic sauce. And I guess I'll just leave it at that. So there you go. The Fuego Spice Hot Hive Honey. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.